Imagine living in a time where every penny counted. The Great Depression tested people's resilience like never before. People had to get creative, resourceful, and incredibly frugal just to survive. What if I told you that many of these habits from the past could help you live better today without sacrificing comfort or quality? Stick around as we explore 25 life-changing frugal living habits from the Great Depression era that you can easily apply to your life now. Hey there, welcome back to the channel. If you're looking for ways to save more money, cut back on unnecessary spending, and live a more intentional life, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into the frugal living habits of people who lived through the Great Depression. You see, during this time, survival was a daily challenge, but despite the hardships, many of these habits can teach us valuable lessons on how to live smarter, not harder. So let's jump right in and discover how the Great Depression shaped some of the best frugal living strategies ever. Value every penny. During the Great Depression, every penny mattered. People were extremely mindful of where they spent their money, and they didn't take anything for granted. Today, it's easy to overspend on small, everyday things without realizing it. But learning to value even the smallest amounts of money can add up to huge savings over time. Making do with what you have. One thing people in the Great Depression were experts at was making do with what they already had. This meant reusing items, repairing things instead of buying new ones, and getting creative with resources. You'd be amazed at how much you can save by simply fixing or repurposing items in your home. Resourcefulness over luxury. Luxury wasn't the priority, survival was. People found joy in the simple things: a warm meal, a cozy home, or time spent with family. Adopting a mindset that values simplicity can help you find happiness without needing to spend money on expensive things. Buy in bulk. People during the Depression knew how to stretch their dollar. Buying in bulk, especially for non-perishable items like flour, rice, or canned goods, was a smart way to save. You'll notice that buying larger quantities often reduces the cost per item, and that can lead to significant savings in the long run. Canning and preserving food. Fresh food could be expensive, so many families canned and preserved their harvest to ensure they had food throughout the year. You can save money by buying seasonal produce in bulk, preserving it, and reducing your grocery bill year-round. Bartering and trading. During tough times, people would trade goods and services instead of spending cash. Whether it's swapping clothes, food, or a skill, bartering can be a great way to get what you need without spending money. Simple, home-cooked meals. Dining out wasn't an option for most families during the Depression. They relied on home-cooked meals, which were often much cheaper and healthier. Instead of splurging on restaurant meals, try cooking at home using simple, affordable ingredients that you can find in your pantry. DIY and homemade gifts. Instead of spending money on store-bought gifts, people would make handmade gifts. Whether it was knitting socks, baking cookies, or creating art, homemade gifts added a personal touch and cost little to nothing. Use natural light and heat. Saving energy was a necessity during tough times. People made the most of natural light by opening up windows and using sunlight instead of electricity. When it came to heating their homes, they'd rely on wood-burning stoves or other inexpensive heating methods, sharing with neighbors. In the Depression, neighbors would often share food, tools, and other resources to help each other out. Sharing can be a wonderful way to reduce expenses. You can swap items with friends or even join a local sharing group for everything from baby clothes to gardening tools, making extra money with side hustles. People didn't wait for a job to come to them, they found ways to earn extra money. Whether it was selling homemade goods, doing odd jobs, or starting small businesses, side hustles were a crucial part of surviving the Great Depression. Look for ways to monetize your skills or hobbies today. As you can see, the frugal habits from the Great Depression era weren't just about surviving, they were about thriving with less. Whether it's learning to value your money, being resourceful with what you have, or creating a more sustainable lifestyle, these habits can have a big impact on your financial well-being today. So, which of these habits will you be adopting in your life? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you found this video helpful. And remember, a little frugality can go a long way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Lastly, during the Depression, people practiced gratitude for what they had. Even though times were hard, they found ways to appreciate the little things. Gratitude can change your mindset and help you focus on what's important, instead of worrying about what you don't have.